People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is a video that is making its round, that is circulating on social media. And it shows a set of popo in what seems to be abuse of power, in what seems to be a set of popo that is overstepping their boundary, that seems to be abusing a motorist on the road. And people like me say, I don't know the full context, I don't know exactly what happened, I am just speaking based on 2 videos. So people, I want you to take a listen, take a look at the videos, and then I'll give my piece.
There's no need for you to behave like that, you know. He said he doesn't own a firearm.
That's a proper search. That's a proper search. And I am the police, I record.
You can always make a report if you think I did anything wrong.
No worry yourself.
That's fine, I can record as well.
Do your job, officer, do your job.
Is there anything in the vehicle to declare?
Now people, like we say, it seems as if this man and his wife was rolling in a BMW. And I don't know why the popo pulled them over. I don't know the context of everything that took place. However, when we look at this search, when we saw how this popo was patting this man down, it seemed as if he was in his feelings for something. It seemed as if he was overstepping his boundary. And people, this is my disclaimer once again. I don't know if this man said anything to the popo. I don't know if this man was disrespectful. However, just based upon the video, it was obvious that the person, we are speaking about the lady that was recording, she was being decent. She was not overstepping her boundary. She was not being abusing to the popo. And likewise, we are speaking about the man that was searched. However, we say the popo was searching the man and even kick him 2 foot them. We are speaking about for spread him foot them. And he was kind of searching the man in a some sort of fishy way. Because people, the truth and the fact that does not seem like any sort of protocol. It seems a bit excessive. However, people like me say, there's a part 2 to the video. So take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Could you please walk up into the car? I need to search inside the car. In your presence and view. Make him come. Run a second now.
Alright, go to that side.
Thank you very much.
Now people, truth be told, in this part 2 of the video, we saw that the popo were more professional. However, in the first part, they was asking the man if him have any sort of tool. And people like me say, this is my disclaimer once again. I don't know if them know something about this man. I don't know if this was just a random stop. However, the first video seems kind of personal. It seems as if somebody was getting in their feelings. And I am speaking about the popo. And people, when we look at the type of car, we are speaking about a BMW. And when we look at the type of person, we are speaking about a man that does not fit the criteria of the uptown. We are talking about the rich people, we are talking about the Matalan and the Issa them. So people, there might be some sort of discrimination. And I hate to feel as if Jamaica is a prejudiced country. And I would hate to say that these popo in Jamaica are discriminating against black persons and come to the logical conclusion that this man did not look as if he fit a BMW. And people, truth be told, this was not a brand new BMW, or this was not one of the more expensive BMW. Me just say, depending on how your pocket is. However, people, it is very sad, it is very disturbing to see how the popo that is also black is treating a next black man because of some sort of feelings. And people, this is my disclaimer once again, one more again. I don't know his state of mind. I don't know his mind frame. I don't know what the popo was thinking. However, people, based upon the first video, he was wrong. He was DEAD wrong. Point blank and period. And there is no sort of justification for his action. So people, the moral of the story is this, and the reason why I do this video is to make sure their superiors see exactly how they are acting on the street. To make sure, so the Prime Minister, we are talking about the Commissioner, we are speaking about the Minister or Ministry of Justice, see exactly how their officers are operating on the street, and why there is always going to be some sort of problem, and why there is always going to be a genuine distrust. I am speaking about the treatment that the Popo give the other side of society in a Jamaica. Me I talk about the darker and poorer side. As opposed to the uptown people, me I talk about the Matalan and the Issa. Me I talk about the brown people, me I talk about the Syrian people. Me I talk about the Chinese, because people, the truth and the facts that if this was an uptown person that fit that stereotype, he would not have been treated like that by the Popo, point blank and period. So anyways people, like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about True Jamaica Buzz, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now the next thing that is popping in the news that we see that the Attorney General, we're speaking about Marlene Malahoo Ford, she is up in arms after the Supreme Court, and more specifically Justice Bertram Morrison, ruled that the emergency powers regulation is unconstitutional, it is unlawful, and it is unjust. And this is based on 5 men that were held under the state of emergency, and people, who are these 5 persons? These are their names. We are speaking about Everton Douglas. He was held 177 days. We are speaking about Nicholas Heath. He was held 361 days. And I am also speaking about Courtney Hall, 395 days. Courtney Thompson, 365 days. And Gavin Noble, he was held for 431 days. We are speaking about in the state of emergency. Now people, like I said, based on the judgment from Justice Bertram Morrison, he said that he ruled on Friday that it was unjust. So therefore we see that the Attorney General Marlene Malahoo Ford, she is saying that they are going to appeal it. However people, based on the fact that the justice ruled that there were at least 68 conflicts. Now people, I am not talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. May I talk about 68 conflicts. And he is saying that the Justice Minister, the Minister of Justice, he overstepped his boundary, because the truth and the fact that you cannot lock a person for in excess or excessive day without charging them. So people, like I said, after the judgment was handed down, the Attorney General, we are speaking about Malahoo Ford, she said that she needed some sort of clarification. So therefore she is going to appeal. We are speaking about the Supreme Court decision. Now people, like me say, there are so many clauses, there are so many reasons why this is dead wrong. Now people, what is even more disturbing about the whole thing is based on the judgment of the justice. He said that the detention of these men was an grievous overstepping of the boundary of the power of the executive, because the emergency powers allowed the Minister of National Security to basically detain these men without any sort of executive detention. So people, basically what this means is that not 1 out of the 5 men were taken to court. So therefore they did not see a judge. So therefore this is a breach of the establishment of principles of court procedures. That means the Minister of Justice, we are speaking about Dr. Horace Chang, he could not make such a judgment because he did not have the power to do so. So people, we are talking about violation, violation, violation. So people, the moral of the story is that based on the fact that the JLP is still in power, based on the fact that they have majority in parliament, based on the fact that they have more than 2/3 that is needed to make all sorts of changes in a parliament, we can expect to see them use some sort of sites. As it pertains to the emergency powers regulation, people, we can expect to see some sort of changes that is going to be beneficial to the Attorney General. So people, we are speaking about the pros and the cons of having the JLP with majority. We are speaking about 49 to 14 or 49 to 15, whatever the case is. So people, it is going to be problematic. However, the moral of the story is that right is right and wrong is wrong. And the justice, and we are speaking about the Supreme Court, they ruled that it was unlawful, it was unjust, it was unconstitutional, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.